Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood, will become enraged once she gets updates on Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Hope Logan's Annika Noel takeover alliance. Steffy has already been accusing Hope of getting inside Carter's head, so she'll view all the LLC paperwork drama as more proof. Although Carter's going to file those papers and presumably rise to the Forrester throne, Steffy will refuse to accept that outcome. How might Steffy fight back once Carter seals the deal on taking charge at Forrester Creations? You can bet that Steffy will do some brainstorming and try to figure out a way to stop what Carter has set in motion, even if Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, doesn't come through. Both Steffy and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., feel like Hope is using Carter, but B&B fans know he's refusing to believe that. Carter is convinced that the love he shares with Hope is genuine, so Steffy might resolve to prove him wrong. Once Steffy reacts to the news that Hope and Carter are a scheming couple, she may argue that they have to break Hope's hold on him. If Steffy can get Hope to cheat on Carter or even leave him altogether, she might think they can straighten him out. Ridge offered Carter a second chance if he'd rip up the LLC papers and break things off with Hope, but Carter turned him down. Steffy may contend that Hope's got her claws in too deep and that it's going to take more to help Carter see the light. What if Steffy recruits Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, to help blow up Hope and Carter's romance? After Liam finds out the whole ugly story, Steffy might urge him to see that Carter and Hope are a terrible match. Liam has already shown interest in reuniting with Hope, so maybe Steffy could push him to seduce Hope and get her to surrender to some cheating temptation. Steffy might want to prove Hope's lack of loyalty to Carter. There's no guarantee Liam would agree to that plan, but Steffy would probably prefer to see Hope back with him than Carter at this point. Stopping Hope's manipulation may become the priority for Steffy since it could lead to Carter ending his new Forrester reign. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy will definitely find ways to fight back, so we'll bring you more predictions on her strategies. The crisp Los Angeles morning mirrored Steffy Forrester's state of mind, clear, cool, and determined. Standing by the glass walls of Forrester Creations, she glanced over the bustling cityscape, her mind buzzing with a daring plan. It wasn't just about family or business anymore. It was about reclaiming what was slipping away, and Steffy wasn't one to let opportunities fall through her fingers. Hope Logan had crossed the line. Her whirlwind romance with Carter Walton, though shocking to most, felt like a calculated move to Steffy. Not only did it rattle the foundation of their families, but it also sent Liam Spencer, Steffy's ex-husband and Hope's ex-love, spiraling. And that was something Steffy couldn't ignore. As much as Steffy tried to convince herself that her motives were entirely altruistic, a small voice in her head whispered otherwise. Was she truly concerned for Liam's well-being, or was there a part of her that still harbored feelings for him? Regardless, she needed him for this. Together, they could dismantle Hope and Carter's budding romance before it took root. Liam arrived at Steffy's office that afternoon, his face clouded with confusion and curiosity. He had received Steffy's cryptic text message asking to meet urgently, and given the turmoil surrounding their intertwined lives, he had no choice but to oblige. "Thanks for coming," Steffy began, her tone measured yet persuasive. She gestured for Liam to sit down, but he remained standing, arms crossed. "Steffy, what's going on? Is this about the kids or Hope?" he asked, his brow furrowed. "It's about everything," Steffy replied, locking her piercing gaze with his. "But mostly about Hope. Liam, you can't tell me you're okay with this thing she's got going on with Carter." Liam let out a long sigh, running a hand through his hair. "It's not my business anymore, Steffy. Hope and we're done. She's free to be with whoever she wants." Steffy raised an eyebrow, her lips curving into a knowing smile. "You might say that, but I know you, Liam. You're not okay with it. And you shouldn't be." Liam hesitated. As much as he tried to convince himself that he was moving on, the truth was, seeing Hope with Carter stung. It wasn't just about jealousy, it was about betrayal. How could she move on so quickly, so publicly after everything they'd shared? What are you suggesting? He asked, his voice tinged with both curiosity and skepticism. I'm suggesting we work together, Steffi said, leaning forward. If we play our cards right, we can show Hope and Carter that their so-called romance is built on nothing but impulse and convenience. It'll never last. Steffi laid out her strategy with precision. The first step was to subtly sow seeds of doubt in Carter's mind. Steffi knew that Carter, for all his charm and confidence, had a history of second-guessing himself when it came to relationships. From his entanglement with Quinn to his ill-fated engagement to Paris, Carter's love life was a minefield of insecurities. Liam's role was more personal and more dangerous. He would be the one to remind Hope of the life they had built together, of the love they once shared. It wasn't about rekindling their romance, or so Steffi claimed. It was about making Hope question her feelings for Carter. You want me to? What? Seduce Hope? Liam asked incredulously. Not seduce, Steffi clarified, though her tone carried a hint of mischief. Just remind her of what she's giving up. Show her that there's more to life than this fleeting infatuation with Carter. Liam shook his head, a mix of frustration and disbelief. Steffi, this is insane. You can't just meddle in other people's lives like this. Sometimes, Liam, a little meddling is necessary, Steffi countered. We're not doing this to hurt anyone. We're doing it to protect them from themselves. The days that followed were a whirlwind of subtle manipulations and chance encounters. Steffi orchestrated moments where Liam and Hope would cross paths, at Forrester Creations, at family gatherings, even at the park where they used to take the kids. Each interaction was designed to reignite the spark between them, or at least make Hope hesitate before fully committing to Carter. Meanwhile, Steffi worked on Carter. Over lunch meetings and casual conversations, she gently questioned his compatibility with Hope. Don't you think it's a bit soon? She would ask, her tone laced with feigned concern. I mean, after everything she's been through with Liam, are you sure she's ready for something serious? Carter, initially dismissive of Steffi's remarks, began to ponder her words late at night. Was Hope truly over Liam? Was he just a rebound? Steffi's plan seemed to be working, until it didn't. One evening, as Liam was leaving Forrester Creations, he bumped into Hope in the parking lot. The conversation started innocently enough, but as Liam began to share memories of their past, something unexpected happened. Hope didn't melt into nostalgia as Steffi had hoped. Instead, she grew defensive. Liam, why are you bringing this up? She demanded. I've moved on, and you should too. I don't want you to make a mistake, Hope, Liam said, his voice earnest. Carter's a great guy, but are you sure he's the one for you? Hope's eyes narrowed. And who are you to decide that? You've made your choices, Liam. Now let me make mine. The encounter left Liam rattled and questioning his role in Steffi's scheme. Was he truly helping Hope, or was he just being manipulated by Steffi's agenda? Steffi, undeterred by Liam's growing doubts, decided to take matters into her own hands. At a Forrester Creations gala, she cornered Carter in a quiet corner and laid her cards on the table. Carter, I'm only saying this because I care about you, she began. But you need to be careful with Hope. She's still finding herself after everything with Liam. I don't want you to get hurt. Carter, to Steffi's surprise, didn't take the bait. Steffi, I appreciate your concern, but Hope and I are happy. Whatever issues she had with Liam are in the past. If you can't accept that, maybe you should take a step back. For the first time in a long time, Steffi felt outmaneuvered. Her plan was crumbling, and she realized that her actions might not only push Hope and Carter closer together, but also alienate Liam in the process. As the dust settled, Steffi was left to reflect on her actions. Was her meddling born out of genuine concern, or was it driven by her own unresolved feelings for Liam? And what about Liam? Would he forgive her for dragging him into her scheme? Hope and Carter, though shaken by the drama, emerged stronger than ever. Their relationship, forged in the crucible of Forrester family politics, seemed unbreakable. For now, the chessboard of love and rivalry at Forrester Creations remained in flux. But one thing was certain. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, no plan goes unchallenged, and no heart remains unscathed. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.